total bull, absolute bull. They are not making America safer again, and what they are doing is terrorizing immigrant families.
Man, you guys are just so nasty. Never mind what you guys did last night during Trump's speech, which you acted like an absolute national embarrassment to our country in front of the whole world. You had Al, Caveman, Geico, Caveman Green, Porta Potty Green, acting a total fool in the first 30 seconds. And then there's even word, I think it was Ben Shapiro saying, to be actually in the chamber is completely different than what we all got on TV, because essentially he was saying that these guys were heckling and throwing all sorts of tantrums throughout the entire speech. And I think that just kind of gives President Trump even more gravitas, the way that he handled himself. He was so presidential last night. If you missed our live stream, we went live earlier and gave away the best moments. But man, oh man, I've got a lot to share with you. Maxine Waters, I think, just ended her career, because if I know Elon Musk like you and I know Elon Musk, he should sue her pants off for saying what I'm about to share with you. But then we also have the sanctuary city mayors. Oh my God, how did this mayor of Boston become the mayor? Oh, it's just absolutely awful. I'm going to share with you some clips. This idea of a sanctuary city, it's so bureaucratic, it's so soulless, it's such dead language, it's so academic. I'm telling you, it's so as somebody who's lived in that soul suffocating world, oh, it's so bad. It is straight death. There's no other way to describe it but straight up death. I am telling you, this is an academic term. We're gonna go deem it a sanctuary city. It's a sanctuary city, which is just a euphemism for harboring illegal criminals in our cities because of the way they look, because of the language that they speak, because of all sorts of arbitrary male, female, ethnicity, total hypocrisy. Everything that's so-called they're against. Listen to what Mayor of Boston, Wu, says right here. And then she actually, even after Trump officially signed an executive order making English the official language of our country. I can't believe a president hasn't done this a million years ago. My wife even was joking, saying, isn't it already the official? It should be. It should have been. It's insane that a president even needs to sign something like this. Listen to what Mayor Wu just said in her opening statement. Check this out.
You belong here. This is your home. Boston es tu hogar. Boston, 这里卡有，这是你的家. This is our city. We are the safest major city in the nation because we are safe for everyone.
Yeah, I something about her just reeks of academic chair of a humanities transgender studies department crap. I don't know how in the world she became mayor of Boston, the original city of our 13 colonies, one of the stalwarts, one of the staples of our country. I mean, our history, our narrative as America. How in the world did this Chinese spy become mayor? It makes no sense at all. She was so rude, too, and very defiant. Like, how dare you tell us Bostonians what to do with our... I mean, it was insane. Watch this clip where Byron Donalds asked straight up, like, what are you doing with the money how much money have you spent on illegals? How much resources, funding have you allocated towards illegal criminal aliens? Watch this exchange right here.
Mayor Wu, in the city of Boston, how much did you spend?
We don't ask about immigration status and delivering city
You don't
services,
ask
so
about
we
how
don't
much
have
money
that
the city
number.
of Boston has spent on illegal immigration.
We
Are
don't
you out of your
distinguish
mind?
between immigration status.
Do you
as
manage
part
your
of our
budget
city
or not,
policies.
Mayor Wu?
That is how we keep
Mayor
our city
Wu,
safe.
do you manage your budget or
We have the
not?
numbers to prove it. I manage my budget. I have a AAA bond rating dating back 10 years.
So to the city
budget.
of Boston, just understand that your mayor does not care how much of your resources she has spent on people who are not citizens
The city of Boston is sick of
I'm
having people
reclaiming my
outside
time.
Boston
Mr.
telling
Bear,
us what
Mr.
we
Bear, I
need.
have a question for you.
The city of Boston is sick and tired of outsiders telling us how to live our life. Well, you know what? The American people have voted, okay? We won, and we're sick and tired. You know what we're sick and tired of? Mayor Wu, Miss Sanctuary City. You know what we, the American people, are sick of? We're sick and tired of you harboring criminal, illegal migrants who have committed heinous acts and harmed and injured American citizens. By the way, if you're from Boston, if you're from Massachusetts, let me know in the comments down below. There's got to be some, I know we've got some Bostonians in our viewership and our audience here. Let me know in the comments, what is going on with this mayor? What's the truth behind this mayor? Do I need to do a full expose? Because she sounds like an absolute, like, ornery, very, very insubordinate, very, like, secretive, surreptitious kind of a person, deceitful individual. I'd love to hear from you if you're from Boston or Massachusetts or anywhere near there. I have any dirt on her because, man, she screams, I need to be exposed. Here's a clip where, again, Boston Mayor Wu just refused to answer whether she would order her law enforcement officers to cooperate with ICE, which seems like a blatant admission that she doesn't give a rat's ass about Americans. Watch this.
Last year in a Boston suburb, an illegal alien raped and impregnated his 14-year-old daughter while living in a shelter for illegal aliens. Mayor Wu, under Boston law, would you turn this criminal over to ICE on a detainer?
Whenever there's a criminal warrant, Boston police enforce that and hold people accountable.
So would you turn that criminal over to ICE?
This happened outside the city of Boston, but I can tell you in the city, whenever someone commits a crime, whenever there's a criminal warrant, we hold them accountable. If ICE deems that they are dangerous enough to obtain a criminal warrant, and the Boston police will enforce it.
Will you turn that criminal over to ICE?
We follow the laws, and we make sure.
You know, as they like to say, it's a simple yes or no answer. I don't even like the way I kind of agree with Gutfeld, but I can't stand that whole yes or no, yes or no. I don't like that whole like line of forcing people to say that. But I mean, all she had to really say was, yeah, like if he's a criminal and it's something that warrants us giving them over to ICE, we will comply. Why won't you just comply? This is federal law. This is a mandate by the American people. We won. You're not, again, it just seems so strange to me. They keep literally defying the will of the people while claiming the entire time that they're on the side of the people, on the side of democracy. It's absolute bat crazy. Not only are they completely embedded in hypocrisy, but everything that Doge said, everything that Trump said, everything that all of us have been saying for so long, that these sanctuary cities are literally personifications of evil. Wait till you hear Byron Donalds actually get the numbers, the numerics out of these lunkheads straight from the horse's mouth. Check this out.
Cities spend on illegal immigration. Do you have a round number?
Over the last couple of years on all newcomers, whatever their status was, it's around 79 million since 2022.
79 million. Mayor Johnson, Chicago. How much has the city of Chicago spent on illegal immigration?
If you're referring to the 2022 up to 2024 of the buses coming from Texas, roughly the same percentage of the state of Texas, about 1% of our overall budget.
What is that? Because I don't have the city's budget in front of me. Numbers.
It's 1%, and if you want the actual calculation, we can make sure someone...
You're the mayor. You don't have the math in front of you?
It's 1% of the overall budget over the last 4 years.
That's why you're a failing mayor.
Which is
Mayor
the same
Adams,
number that was sent from us from the state of Texas.
How much did the city of New York actually spend on illegal immigration? Mayor Johnson, I already asked you. You don't have a hard number. And if you don't have a hard number, you're not running your city well. Mayor Adams, how much did the city of New York actually spend on illegal immigration?
$6.9 billion of taxpayers' dollars.
$6.9 billion of taxpayer money on a problem that was fostered on the American people. Mayor Wu, in the city of Boston, how much did you spend?
We don't ask about immigration status and delivering city
You don't
services,
ask
so
about
we
how
don't
much
have
money
that
the city of Boston has spent on illegal immigration?
We
Are you
don't
out of your
distinguish
mind?
between immigration status.
Do you
as
manage
part
your
of our
budget
city
or not,
policies.
Mayor Wu?
That is how we keep
Mayor
our city
Wu,
safe.
do you manage
we
your
have
budget
the
or not?
numbers to prove it. I manage my budget. I have a AAA bond rating dating back 10 years.
So to the city of Boston,
budget.
just understand that your mayor does not care how much of your resources she has spent on people who are not citizens
The city of Boston
the city of
is
Boston.
sick of having
I'm
people
reclaiming my
outside
time.
Boston
Mr.
telling
Beer,
us what
Mr.
we
Beer, I
need.
have a question for you because I understand Cato's perspective when it comes to illegal immigration. I understand that the Cato Institute for a long time has had a standard of actually having open immigration into the United States. Generally speaking, I don't want to get into specifics.
We support legal immigration. We want immigration to be legal.
Let me ask you this question, because one of the great libertarians of the modern era, Milton Friedman, famously said, you can either have open borders or a welfare state, but you have to choose. Mr. Beer, what do you choose?
Milton Friedman said he wanted to allow illegal immigration to continue. I disagree with Milton Friedman's position on that. We should have legal immigration and build a wall around the welfare state, not around the country. That's in the best interest of taxpayers.
And I would argue that under the current system where you have sanctuary cities popping up, it is not possible to build that wall. So America has to choose. Mr. Beer, you're done. America has to choose between securing our nation or protecting the taxpayer. I choose secure the nation. I yield back.
You know, I think Byron Donalds would have made a great VP pick too, and he's got a bright future. We got some serious all-stars in the Common Sense Party. I don't even call them Republicans. This is the Common Sense Party. This is American traditions, values, principles, ethics, dignity, and honor. That's what Trump has done. Trump has invented a whole new party. It's not the Republican Party, because the Republican Party, it kind of reminds me of rhinos like Mitt Romney and Liz Cheney, et cetera, Mitch McConnell. This is a whole new era, the golden age of America. Okay, now check this out. Anna Paulina issuing this on the heels of Pam Bondi saying she's going after Mayor Wu. Miss, I don't like anybody from the outside telling us what to do. Watch this clip and listen closely to what, Anna Paulina says right here. The Congresswoman is on fire.
So you don't believe that banning the transfer of individuals into ICE custody for the purpose of civil immigration enforcement encourages illegal immigration into Chicago? Or how about agencies, or agents not being able to stop, arrest, or detain individuals based solely on their immigration status or administrative warrant?
So we comply with all laws, local, state, and federal.
To me, after this line of questioning, it's very clear that these policies that you have all implicated are active and alive and well in your cities, are in direct violation with U.S. Title 8 Code subsection 1324, and is a federal offense. But you all speak about a broken immigration system, and yet here you guys are aiding and abetting in that entire process. I want to be very clear about something. Open border policies, which is something that you guys are talking about, hurts people on both sides, meaning the people that are coming here illegally and then American citizens as well. I do not think you guys are bad people, but I think that you are ideologically misled, which is why, unfortunately, based on your responses, I'm all going to be criminally referring you to the Department of Justice for investigation. And as soon as I leave here, these will be going over to Pam Bondi. I'm not doing that in an effort to bully you guys, but I do believe that your policies are hurting the American people, and you can make that known with the evidence that you can present to the Department of Justice. But if you guys continue doing what you're doing, you're not going to help anyone. You're going to hurt more people, and that's exactly why I'm tired of it. The American people are tired of it. And Chairman, I yield my time.
She's so smart, intelligent, articulate, beautiful. Anna Paulina Luna, God bless you. What a beautiful statement. The courage to look all those mayors in the face and say enough is enough. That is somebody who represents the people. That is somebody who represents the will of the people, not Mayor Wu. I'd be shocked if any Bostonian agrees with Mayor Wu. I really would be shocked. I can't wait to hear from you if you're from Boston. Okay, our last and final little creme de la Okay, our last and final creme de brulee. I don't think that's how you say it, but it doesn't matter. This is the delicioso, a desserto. This is the fantastic ending of this beautiful video showing American pride, American reprisal, if you will. Maxine Waters just ended her career. Watch this clip and then come on back.
Turned it over to him. And we don't know everything that Elon Musk has done with his high technology ass. We don't know what he's being accused of by some, as it may relate to the election. But we're not going to give up in investigating and finding.
So there you have it. You have Maxine Klingon Waters, somebody who should have resigned 6,000 years ago. Somebody who has outlived sea turtles and the dinosaurs, who essentially just implied that Elon Musk had something to do with helping Donald Trump and rigging electronically with his high-tech ass the election. And I hope to God, Elon, I'm begging you on behalf of the American people. By the way, if you want to know where to get this 100% original made in the USA, we got a ton of new designs in our shop. Go in the pinned comment and in the description down below, or just go to professorness.com/merch. I hope to God, Elon, on behalf, I think I speak for most Americans, sue the CRAP out of Maxine Klingon Waters. If you agree with that, give me a yeah in the comments down below. I can't wait to hear from you. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here, just in case you haven't seen them. Tap my face right there to subscribe and follow. It's absolutely free. Get yourself one of these. And as always, may God bless you and may God bless the United States of America. I'll see you soon.